you, or how do you think people view you at the end of the day? You know what I mean? So I think like right now, and especially in this generation, that's what a lot of us are going through too. It's not like being afraid of speaking our truth, being afraid of saying how we feel because of what judgment might come with it. You know what I mean? And I think like you just got to understand, man, judgment, it comes with the definition of what a character is.
Yeah, but at the end of the day too, like nigga, you gotta move and base your character off how you want your family to be.
Yeah,
like cause nigga, people gonna treat your family how they gonna treat you at the end of the day.
Regardless, you know what I'm saying? Regardless, like, no, we can really get into it, but we ain't gonna do that because like I think like our coaches at Skyline used to tell us all the time, every time you put on that jersey, every time you go out there and every play, every down, you represent us, but you also represent your family. It's your family name that you wearing on the back of your jersey. You know what I'm saying? It's your family name that you wearing when you walk around, or you walking in the halls, or you know what I'm saying? You out here in this world trying to make something better for yourself as well as your family. So you got to understand, like, at the end of the day, people gonna pass judgment regardless. People gonna talk about you. They talked about Jesus till he was dead and gone. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to understand that, again, opinions don't define your reality. You know what I mean? Opinions do not define your reality. As long as you know that they not facts, as long as you know people speaking on you ill will, then it don't define your reality. So let's move on to number 6, man. And this is what a lot of people I feel get it confused and get messed up. Overthinking will lead to sadness. Overthinking a lot of situations will lead to sadness. And people don't understand, when you overthink a lot of situations, you put yourself in a negative notation. You know what I'm saying? You put yourself in a negative mindset off the simple fact of you allowing yourself not to do the things that you know that you need to be a better you, be a better father, sister, mother, husband, or whatever you are. Overthinking, man, you have to understand something, man. That's what life is meant to do. Life is meant to throw you different directions just to see how well you can change. We talk about it all the time, even in our team meetings. We say it all the time. Hey, man, being a leader is more than just telling somebody how to get to point A, point B. You know what I'm saying? Being a leader is knowing how to turn things right when it's left. We can go back and forth and talk about it, D. Like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm gonna keep it all the way $150 with you. You know what I'm saying? Overthinking, and I know it's hard.
As a Virgo, bro, I could say I'm guilty of it, bro.
Man, bro, that's why I said a lot of people, including myself, is included into that number 6 row, overthinking. Like, you can't help it. Sometimes you know you get in that mode, or you get in that dark area. You might wear a smile, you might pretend to be like everything is okay at that moment, but when you go home and you know you by yourself, or when you by yourself or whatever, overthinking will come into play. Am I doing this the right way? Or is this really meant for me? Or am I supposed to be able to do this? Or why am I in this position? Why me? Yeah, the question should be, why not you? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you not supposed to be in that position? You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's really, it comes back to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it seems like every episode we have something that deals with that, like that self-reflect. You know what I'm saying? That self-talk, that self-toughness.
That's what life is about, bro. Self-reflection. Reflecting on how you feel like you can make yourself a better person, bro.
And that's what it is.
Constantly thinking about that, bro, then you're not doing something right.
And you just got to understand, like, overthinking will put you in a whole lot of positions and a whole lot of places that you don't want to be in. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that it's something that can be taken for granted, because it's not. Depression is real. It's very real. But the thing of it is like, and I have some friends that battle with being, depression and things like that. But I just tell them, sometimes you have to remember to tell yourself, like, you was put in this position for a reason. Some people are not strong enough as you to be in that type of position. Some people don't know how to deal with that type of position. You know what I mean? So if you're in that position, you always got to remember, I'm here for a reason. Even when the road get tough and things get hard, you still got to find a way to turn it back right. You know what I'm saying? So again, bro, opinions do not define your reality, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let people say what they say. Let people feel how they feel. Let situations happen how they supposed to. Because while you thinking, why me, why I'm in this situation, why I'm going through what I'm going through, you got to also ask yourself, what is it preparing me for? what's on the other side of this finish line, what's on the other side of this door that I'm being prepared for to be able to receive what I've been asking for. You know what I'm saying? Opinions do not define your reality. I'm not gonna lie, bro. We might need to name this that show, bro.
Opinions don't define your reality.
Opinions do not define your reality, bro. Because it, like I say, it's between 2 and 6 that a lot of people deal with the most. You know what I mean? So again, this is the 12 steps, what I like to call 12 keys to success, right? So on to number 7. Happiness is found within. We all know that. We all know that it takes that mindset. It takes just understanding that everything is not going to happen the way you want it. Everything is not going to happen on the timely fashion that you want it to happen. But happiness comes from within. Being successful is not just having a lot of money and being able to go crazy and buy Bugattis and, Cadillacs and what else I'm missing, Ferraris and big houses and living the American dream. Nah, that is not what success is. Success is if you can wake up every day and you say you doing what you love because you love what you do. You know what I'm saying? And you making money but doing what you love to do, or you just happy with life, or you happy with the situation. You know what I'm saying? That you in. Happiness comes from within. So you gotta hold yourself accountable to that. A lot of things can go left, but you gotta be that person that steer right. You know what I mean? So you gotta hold that upon yourself. You gotta put that on your shoulders, and you gotta always remember, man, you can be mad at a lot of things, but you being mad is not gonna solve anything. Once you get done being mad, you still got to face that music. So why not stop trying to go around it. Stop trying to go over it. Stop trying to go under it. Just go through it. Because again, you just never know what's going to be on the other side of that finish line or on the other side of that door waiting on you, you know what I'm saying, as you complete your challenge or whatever the difficult times that you're going through. You know what I mean? Happiness is found within. Boom. Going on to number 8, it say positive thoughts create positive things. And that's true. That's really true. Because
it's like manifestation, bro. Like,
for real.
People say manifest your dreams. Like they saying speak your dreams into existence. Speak positive things into existence.
You got to.
That's all that statement basically is, bro.
Because if you don't say positive things about the things that you're trying to do, you got to understand and think about it. What happens if, you know what I'm saying, it doesn't happen? Then you feel like, bro, I had my hopes up. I got my hopes up for this to happen, and it didn't happen. When you could have been as close as you didn't even know how close you was to finishing whatever that challenge was that was in front of you. You can been so close, but you allowed yourself to stop because, again, you wasn't happy from within. Mm-hmm. You let others' opinions define your reality. You know what I mean? And sometimes that's just how that goes. So positive thoughts, like he say, manifestation. You got to understand, if I speak this into existence, it's going to happen. Plenty of nights, man, bro, had conversations. Hey, man, this is what we want to do 3 years from now. This is what we want to do 5 years from now. Not saying that we are close to those goals, but we way further off than where we started. You see what I mean? So it's just keeping that positive energy, keeping that positive thinking. Bro, it's more easier said than done. You right. And it is. You know what I mean? But again, quit making those excuses. Quit telling yourself what you can't do and start telling yourself what you can do. Start showing yourself the strength that you have within inside. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't understand it. A lot of people don't know it. But the fact of it is you built to last. That's why you built for it tough. But if you give in and you quit, then you just gonna keep on doing that for the rest of your life, man. Speak things to existence. The power of the tongue is real. You know what I'm saying? The power of the tongue is real. So remember, positive thoughts create positive things, man. And always, 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 number 9, man, smile. Smile, no matter what it is. What's that old saying that they used to say, man? Never let a man see you down. Never let a man know what you know what I'm saying?
That's first thing.
That, like, never let a man see that you down. Always keep a smile on your face. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what you going through, it's so many people that I done ran into in this life, man, that gives me their life stories. No lie. I ran into a guy yesterday, bro. In McKinney, right? Ran into him. You know, he was in there shopping with his friend. And we just had a conversation, and I had really forgot what I was even doing in there to be talking to the guy, but we just, hit it off, started talking. And, bro, and if you look at, bro, you wouldn't even be able to tell that man was in a bad car wreck. He showed me the picture, bro. The front of his car was in the back seat. His girlfriend that was in the car with him, she died of brain trauma, too much trauma to the brain. She died like 3 days after the accident, but he survived. He showed me, bro, he well, he didn't lose his leg, but they had to put metal rods and stuff up his leg. His hip popped out of place. His leg popped out of place. Bro say he died like 4 times, bro, just from the accident in the air at the hospital, and he died again in a in an induced coma that they put him in. You see what I mean? And so and I just asked him, I say, man, like, what are some things that you're willing to speak on? Like, are you willing to write a book? Are you willing to just, give your testimony to people? And he say, man, honestly, it took me some time. He say, I'm still going through it, like I'm still changing. But you would never be able to tell what that man went through, because the only thing he kept doing was he smiled. No matter what situation it was, no matter what, what bad memory it had brought up or nothing like that, he just kept smiling. And that was the one thing that after everything, and he gave me some jewels. But the one thing that he just kept telling me, man, is smile. Smile. Everything is not meant to hurt you. Everything is not meant to break you. You know what I'm saying? Even if the things are meant to be put in place to break you, to stop you, to slow you down, you got to smile. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got to smile. Positive thoughts create positive things in your life. You know what I mean? So learn how to smile a lot, bro. Number 10 is kindness is free. Man, be kind-hearted, man. Stop doing, and I like to say this a lot because I see it a lot. Man, stop doing things for people or stop putting yourself in positions where you say that you're doing things for people, but soon as something hit the fan, you got to go back and you got to throw it in their face. Bro, I swear to you, that's one of my biggest pet peeves. In all forms, shapes, and fashions. Like, if you doing something, my granny always told me, if you're going to do something out the kindness of your heart, do it out the kindness of your heart. Don't expect nothing back in return. If it comes back in return, then that's a true friend, that's a true person, that's a true lover, however you want to spend it. You know what I mean? But if you doing it just so you can say later on down the road that I did this for you, and you know it's going to happen. Oh, I didn't mean for it to slip out. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You know what I'm saying? So be kind. If you're going to do it, just do it because you care enough, or you do it because the love is strong enough for that person or that whatever, situation you in, and just be kind. Because I guarantee you, if it's me, and it could be just that Virgo in me, you know what I'm saying? But if you throw something back up in my face and you say that you done this out the kindness of your heart, man, it's no more bridges to be built after that. That bridge between me and you has been burned. And it's going to stay that way. You know what I mean? So, again, man, kindness is free. You go about and you do use that the way that you choose to use that. Number 11, it say you only fail if you quit. You only fail if you quit. Hey, man, it's real simple. Winners win. It's real simple, man. Winners win. I don't give a damn who you is. I don't care what you're going through. I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Once again, the quote, nigga, it's a marathon.
I don't care. Like, it's a marathon. It's all money in. If you say that you want this, you got to go get it. You got to go through hot water. You got to go through the ups. You got to go through the downs. You got to go through the hard times, the heartaches, the pain, all that. You got to go. That's the process. That's the process. Nip said it best. Would you rather be at peace with the world and at war with yourself? Or would you rather be at peace with yourself and at war with the world? Man, you got to really think, man. I'm going to let that soak in, man. Quitting is, if you quit, then we know what type of person you is. But you only fail if you allow yourself to quit. And what's so crazy is a lot of people don't understand how close they can truly be, or how close they really are in their craft, in their everyday life, in work, in relationships. You never know how close you are to breaking or overcoming that big hump that's in your way. You never know, but you allow yourself to quit because it's unfamiliar to you. It's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. Other people's opinions do not justify your reality. Your happiness is found within. So if you allow yourself to quit, then you lose all the work, all the lonely nights, the heartaches, the headaches, the pain. You lose all that. So now you mean to tell me you'd rather go start over and find another way to do it? And ain't no reason to do it. Trey, what you think, man?
Can't take no L if the game ain't over yet, goddamn me. So shit, nigga, just push through. Everything you do, push through, nigga. Even relationship wise, nigga. If you feel like it's something you can do better, push through.
Do it. do it. And then you gotta understand, like, one thing again they taught us in football. Man, football is really to me, I feel like it's a life sport, because at the end of the day, every quarter, man, is 0-0. I don't care if you up by 40, you up by 50. Every quarter is 0-0.